In a stunning and explosive twist, the United States Department of Homeland Security has unveiled Prince Harry's immigration records, and the revelations are setting both sides of the Atlantic ablaze. What initially seemed like routine bureaucratic transparency has spiraled into a full-blown scandal that could bring down not only the Sussexes' carefully cultivated American life, but also Meghan Markle's rumored political aspirations. At the heart of the uproar lies a question too dangerous to ignore. Did Meghan Markle, long accused of orchestrating power moves behind closed doors, secretly pull strings to secure Harry's continued residence in the United States despite serious legal red flags? Harry's own words betray him. In his bombshell memoir Spare, he openly admitted to past drug use, cocaine, marijuana, psychedelics, admissions that, under normal immigration standards, would have triggered automatic visa denials or deportation proceedings. U.S. law is clear and brutal on this point. Past drug users, especially those who publicly confess, often find the American dream slammed shut in their faces. Yet Harry breezed through.
No obstacles.
No public hearings.
No accountability.
The contrast is staggering, and it has ignited a firestorm of outrage. Legal experts openly question how Harry could sail past immigration barriers that ordinary applicants crash against daily. Anyone else would have been barred entry without hesitation, said one former Duchess official. His case reeks of privilege and special treatment. And that's where Meghan's shadow looms larger than ever. Insiders whisper of late-night meetings, backdoor phone calls, quiet lobbying efforts orchestrated not by official channels but through Hollywood elites and Democratic political heavyweights eager to cultivate favor with the ex-royals. Meghan, always the strategist, allegedly saw protecting Harry not as an act of love, but of political necessity. Rumors swirl that Meghan's ambitions extend far beyond lifestyle brands and Netflix documentaries. Insiders claim she has quietly laid the groundwork for a future political career. A Senate run, perhaps even a tilt at higher office. In that light, Harry's potential deportation or public legal scandal would be catastrophic, a ticking time bomb under everything she has so carefully built. Protecting Harry's immigration status wasn't just about keeping the family together. It was about shielding her own future. Her alliances with influential figures like California Governor Gavin Newsom and powerful Democratic donors are now being viewed in a new, unsettling light. Not as ideological solidarity, but as strategic partnerships in a grander, more self-serving game. The implications are chilling. If it emerges that political favors were called in, that Harry's application was smoothed over, while ordinary applicants languish under harsh scrutiny, the fallout could be seismic. Already, calls are growing for congressional inquiries, full audits of Harry's visa process, and even potential criminal investigations into political interference. Meanwhile, the Sussex camp has fallen into an eerie silence.
No denials. No clarifications.
No heartfelt interviews to set the record straight. For a couple so quick to control the narrative, the vacuum of response is deafening and damning. Behind the scenes, however, the panic is palpable. Sources close to Meghan and Harry describe frantic meetings with legal teams, crisis PR specialists, and political advisors. Contingency plans are reportedly being drawn up, scenarios where Harry could be forced to quietly leave the United States to avoid formal proceedings, or where Meghan might be forced to sever public ties with him to protect her own reputation. It is a stunning reversal of fortune. Only a few years ago, Harry and Meghan seemed poised to conquer America, reinventing themselves as progressive royalty for a new generation. Now they find themselves on the brink of a devastating fall, trapped by their own contradictions. Champions of truth, who may have bent the rules in the most cynical ways imaginable. Worse still, the scandal comes at a moment of profound weakness. Public support for the Sussexes has plummeted both in Britain and America. Their Netflix deal falters. Their Spotify contract disintegrates. Their popularity polls nosedive. They are no longer untouchable, and enemies old and new are circling. For Meghan Markle, the stakes could not be higher. If she is found to have manipulated immigration processes for personal or political gain, it will confirm the darkest suspicions about her. That behind the talk of empowerment lies pure, ruthless ambition. That the fairy tale she sold the world was always just that, a story. For Prince Harry, the future looks equally grim. Should deportation proceedings be initiated, the humiliation would be total. The prince who fled the royal palace to find freedom may find himself cast adrift, without a country, without a cause, and without the adoring public he once took for granted. The coming weeks will be decisive. Investigations are rumored to be underway. Political pressure is mounting. Whispers grow louder that the Department of Homeland Security may be forced to reopen Harry's case under public scrutiny. And somewhere behind the walls of their Montecito mansion, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are no longer writing their own story. They are running out of pages. The clock is ticking. The empire is cracking. And this time, not even the power of Hollywood can save them.